What is up, you guys? It's your boys, Bino and Nicky. We're back from a long vacation, and we got a massive show for you guys today. What's up, B?
What's up, my brother? How you doing? We're back, and we're ready to start kicking it live. What's up?
That's for damn sure.
That's for Rizzle.
Now, for all you guys that don't know, the social media pages are there. Follow them, subscribe to them. Same with
Subscribe to the
YouTube.
channel. Hit the like button.
If you see something you like, comment on it, share it.
Absolutely.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock. Let's roll.
Now, we have a ton to talk about, and unfortunately, it feels like we have talked about this quite a few times since we've started doing this show. I want to say this is probably the fourth or fifth one now. Over the 4th of July weekend, while people were out enjoying their country at a parade, another wacko, a total piece of shit, who their red flags were definitely there.
Oh my God, was there ever red flags?
Wait, shot something like killed 7 so far and shot another 54 or something. Like,
It was crazy. It was crazy.
total carnage. I saw one video that broke my heart. It was like a 3-year-old running through the streets looking for his mom and his dad. His mom and his dad were dead. The kid was like 4 years old. I guess they raised like $2 million for this kid that I'm talking about.
What's that, GoFundMe?
Yeah. So the little kid was like 4 or 5 years old at the parade with his parents.
Yeah.
And he just ran off. The kid like ran away with all the carnage.
Really?
Yeah, like started running with the crowd, got knocked over, trampled. But his parents both got shot. They were dead.
Wow.
Yeah, like totally fucked. Now, we're going to talk about this for a minute. So, this total scumbag right here, back in 2019, threatened to kill his whole family. A family member called the state police. They took his gun or his knife collection away. And then the father says that they were his knives, so they have to give them back.
Unbelievable.
Then this fucking father of the year here, signs off for the kid to get a gun, which one of the guns that the father helped the kid get was used in the shooting. Where do we start here? Like, this kid obviously should life in prison, no questions asked, but, I mean, this is just crazy.
And they also responded to a call to police, attempted suicide. I believe that was in 2017.
Yeah, that's right. There was a few calls to the house.
A few calls to it. And then he was saying he was going to kill everybody. There was red flags all over the place. This kid had, obviously, mental health issues galore. I mean, huge mental health issues. And it was overlooked. And then when he talked to his uncle, because he lived with his father and his uncle said, well, I never saw any red flags in him. Oh, what?
Are you kidding me?
See? Yeah, that's exactly what he said. What didn't you see? He had a collection of not just knives and swords, like ninja swords and shit. He had a collection of them. And, the father said, oh, those are mine, and co-signed to get them back from the police. And the police gave them back.
Yeah, this kid, and then did you hear, too, I guess he full confession, waived his right to Miranda, all that. Now, he had driven 30 minutes out of the way to somewhere in Wisconsin, and I guess there was a gathering there where he was going to do a second shooting, but he realized before he got out of the car that he hadn't planned that one out enough.
Yeah.
So he really had if he didn't drop that rifle at the first scene, they might still be looking for him, because that's how they found him.
That's insane, dude. And then, so, those two incidents we talked about with the knives,
yeah,
and with the attempted suicide, and another incident where he said he was going to kill everybody. Obviously there was no police reports because he went down and was able to get a legal license to carry because the police didn't do their job and filed reports on this nutbag.
Yeah, now also, this kid I guess was an up-and-coming rapper. Now, apparently he had videos up on YouTube and Facebook for one of his songs. Yeah. And the video was a school shooting, was the video. It was like a school shooting massacre.
No red flags.
Those were actually allowed to be shown on YouTube and Facebook until the day after the shooting. They took them down. They had been up for like 2 years.
Flags, though,
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. No red flags at all.
None. Zero. Nothing.
I'm sure the uncle even helped film the video.
Hold on, dude. I want to correct you on one thing.
What do you got?
You said an up-and-coming rapper. Nah. This guy's a fugazi.
Oh, well, that's how
a wannabe rapper.
That's how
coming. He was going nowhere.
So yeah, that's how he was explained on the news. Yeah. I guess he had a little following on SoundCloud. SoundCloud took his account down too.
Yeah, well, everything's gonna go down.
Yeah, because there are weirdos who would like praise the kid and want to listen to his music and be like him. Because people are so fucked in the head.
And then there was a girl that worked with him at Panera Bread. Well, okay.
Oh, was this a girl? Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
So no red flags, right? So the girl was talking to him, and I guess she liked him, and he liked her. And she was talking to him, and then all of a sudden, he just stopped talking to her. And she said, "Oh, he would walk by me and wouldn't say nothing." Now, to me,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's a little nuts right there.
well, no, well, hold on. He's either A, nuts, cuckoo, or she's not telling the truth because she said nothing happened. Now, you don't just stop talking to someone unless something happened.
Yeah, she could be lying too because she doesn't want to be questioned by the cops.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting
That's
at.
true.
That's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
They could have been there cuddling while he was drawing out his plan. You never know.
And let's address
Not
the-
saying
let's-
that did happen, but
Let's address the other elephant in the room too. The pictures with him dressed as a woman. So the guy's mentally fucked up.
hold on.
What?
Hi, cockeyed Larry says hi. I'm
What?
new. Where the fuck do we find these people?
What?
Cockeyed Larry just said hi. I'm new. Jesus Christ! So you related to Stephen Larry?
Cockeyed Larry.
Oh my God!
That is one hell of a name you got there, buddy.
Well, welcome, Larry. Thanks for joining us. Jesus Christ!
Larry, are you cockeyed?
Oh, I'm just busting your stones, Larry. Christ Almighty.
Oh, we get them all, don't we?
We do.
We
But
get them all.
now back to this kid here. This kid is an absolute psycho. Like, he should have been. There's no way this kid should have had access to weapons. He shouldn't have had anywhere near weapons. They shouldn't even have been stored in his house. The kid fucking threatened his family, and then he's still living with the uncle and the father with the knife collection in the house. Like, they're lucky they didn't wake up with a slit throat one morning.
Exactly.
So one other thing they said too. I guess someone from the school or the neighborhood said his mother always looked at her kids like they were an inconvenience, like she'd show up to pick them up hours late. And I mean, you kind of get an idea of the childhood he had.
Yeah.
But still, like, it blows my mind. People think it's just okay to do what he did. Like, dude, he literally went up on a vantage point and dumped off 70 fucking shots from assault rifles.
Listen, again, let's address the elephant in the room. The police never filed reports.
Yeah, that's another thing. They
They should have never been allowed to get a permit to carry a weapon, to purchase a weapon.
So that's another thing. They were saying when something like that happens, a report gets filed. They're Illinois. There is supposed to be a report made, and when you go to apply for a gun license and all that, that's supposed to be available to the gun shop owners so they can take that into consideration. So this kid should not have had a gun. Like, somebody in the police department really screwed up.
Listen, again,
That's just somebody who didn't want to do paperwork.
whatever it is, listen, again, you got another mass shooting. You got another mentally ill person who shouldn't be in society, who obviously had to be in one of those institution. But wait, they closed them all. That's right, I
Yeah.
forgot. Just let them out in the street, let them run loose, let them kill people's kids, let them kill innocent people. It's enough. Enough is enough. Listen, let me tell you something.
This is literally the
There's about
fifth one of these
250
things.
million gun owners in this country, okay? They're not the problem.
No.
You understand me? It's mentally ill people that are getting their hands on these things because people aren't doing their jobs where it should never be allowed to be in their fucking hands. That's the problem right there, my friends.
Yeah. Now, there's no doubt in my mind this kid was a total basket case, psycho, mentally ill kid.
Fucking lunatic. That's what he is. Say it like it is. He's a lunatic.
And I love Fox News. Now, I watch Fox News all day long, and I don't think I've ever had an issue with Fox News until yesterday. I was pissed off beyond belief yesterday. Couple different reasons. First, we got this smug little asshole right here. Look at that face. I'd love to just punch him right in that face. Now I watch the Five sometimes, and he has his own show, Primetime. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's no Tucker Carlson, but yesterday he's on the Five, and he goes, look at him. He had a face tattoo. That should be one mandatory thing. When it comes to getting a gun, if you have a face tattoo, you're automatically disqualified. These people want to scar their face, hide their identities with these tattoos. They should not be allowed to have a gun. Anyone who has a face tattoo is a total lunatic. So that is absolutely crazy. Now, I know some of the coolest people in the world with face tattoos. A lot of the time it's art. A lot of the times they do a job where it doesn't matter if they have a tattoo on their face. The fact that this guy said that over face tattoos pissed me off beyond belief. I was so fucking pissed.
Hi, Jill. How are you?
Hi, Joe.
First of all, let me just say something. Now, me personally, I'm not getting a face tattoo.
No, I probably wouldn't either.
It's not my thing.
We talked about this yesterday.
It's not my thing.
I'd have to be well off for life.
But if someone wants to get a face tattoo, fine. There's people tattooed all over the world.
It doesn't make him a fucking psycho.
It doesn't make him a lunatic. It doesn't make him. I mean, how many times you go somewhere? You go to a fair, or you go to a circus, or you go anywhere, right?
Anywhere.
And you see a father with his 2 kids. Good dad, right?
Good dad.
He's all tatted up.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's fucking
It's
artwork.
a tattoo. Okay, let's talk about the greatest generation that ever lived. World War II, right? That generation.
Yep.
Okay, how many guys came back from the service? My grandfather did with a
Oh
tattoo.
God,
Okay?
probably 80% of
And they
them.
didn't look great after the old years. I'm going to tell you right now. But still, they all got tattoos. When you're in the Navy, you got an anchor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a chick on your forearm or something. Listen, tattoos are part of the world culture. Okay, just because a guy got a face tattoo, don't make him a crazy person who's going to go kill people and shoot them. Or wait, God forbid. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, his parents are behind on the bills.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God forbid.
so we're gonna get to. So I'm gonna get to that. So, but yeah, Jesse Waters. So this guy goes out and he literally like classed this anybody with a face tattoo as a psychopath because they have a face tattoo. So he was just literally like classed. I can't even tell you. So many people have face tattoos now. He literally just put them in a category where they can't be trusted. Called them fucking psychos, and he just like I can't stand him. He's sitting there trying to make him like. He loves to make himself look like he's always right and he's fucking the greatest person in the world, and I cannot stand Jesse Waters.
Listen, all right. You know what that's called? You know what he just did? That's called judging a book by its cover.
Oh,
okay?
100%.
First of all, just because and I'm not defending the kid. Don't get that twisted.
Oh no, not at all.
This kid is a lunatic.
Oh, completely.
He just happens to have a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Post Malone's got face tattoos.
There you go.
He ain't going out shooting people up.
Right, but now Post Malone can't own a gun. He's automatically disqualified because
According to that asshole.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit and a lunatic. Now, and here's another thing. We did already hear about the mother, how the kids were always a nuisance to her. Another Fox News journalist, Rachel Campos Duffy, in this same conversation. Oh no, it was actually a different show. This was the morning show on Fox News yesterday. Now, yes, we do know the mother was a piece of shit, but Rachel Campos Duffy starts off with, and you know he didn't have a good childhood. It's been reported that the mother's been a couple months behind on the mortgage a few times, so clearly she's not a good mother. You know how many families are behind a month or two on their mortgage right now,
what's
you
her name?
stupid bitch?
What's her name?
Rachel Campos Duffy.
Okay, this is right for you, Rachel.
This is just as stupid as Jesse Waters.
Listen, Rachel.
This is
I don't
more
know-
insulting.
I don't know if you look around the world right now, the country we live in, with the problems we're having with inflation, with the prices of everything, with people that don't got jobs, with after this pandemic, and you're gonna sit there and say, because someone's behind on their bills?
Yeah.
I know so many people that are great people, very good people, that
Even
right now
great parents.
that right now are awesome parents that are behind on their bills. Who the fuck are you to say something stupid like that? Like seriously, who are you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, and Fox News ought to take her off the air.
Yeah, they really should. She
Saying some shit
She
like
literally that's another thing. She just classed like another probably like 40% of the country as awful parents, because I know quite a few people right now a month or two behind on their mortgage because shit is so fucked up right now.
I want to real quick, Nick. I
Yeah.
want to say thank you to Jill. Thank you.
Hey,
for,
Jill.
She donated for us. She's the
Oh, what a
best.
sweetheart. She
She's
always
the
takes
best.
care of
Jill's
us.
awesome. Jill's awesome. I told you, cousin Sarah is always on Jill's stream now. She's a big fan.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
We help her. She plugs us every night, even when I'm not there. She's plugging us.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
And she's even asking me, "When are you guys going live again?" I think these people miss us.
Yeah, so we're going to start putting out like recorded episodes. It's actually going to be pretty cool. There'll be themes to them and stuff, but we're still going to do a live stream like once a week and bring you guys like a big, like massive stream once a week.
Exactly. You know.
There'll be plenty of content from us.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm gonna tell you, another thing is we just needed a mental break. We just were going.
Yeah,
through
we
a
were
lot,
going
both of
hard.
us, and we were going hard. Other things too. 'Cause
Yeah.
We have a lot of other things going on in our lives. We just needed a little break, so we took a little break, and I tell you, it refreshed me. I don't know how you feel.
Oh, it's great. Like I'm pumped. Like we got like a 12-piece show here, and I'm excited for it today.
Yeah, today's gonna be a long one, so you guys might be in for a little treat. I don't know. You never know. Because I try to get Jill when someone donated. I was on her channel.
Yep.
And she got a little bell. She rings when someone donates.
Yep.
Right? And I said, if she gets 100 donations, she's going to sing the Donna Summer classic, Ring My Bell.
Yep.
Remember that song? You can ring
I think
my
so, yeah.
bell.
Oh yeah,
You know that song?
yeah.
No, she wouldn't do it. She said,
Aw.
I don't sing.
Oh.
I'm trying to promote.
We don't want Bino to start singing.
I can sing.
I know you can
I
sing.
can sing. Forget about it.
You blessed him a few times.
I wish I had a few people that go in Jill's chat, come in our chat.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh no, you got to see the banter and we do back and forth in that room. That shit. Oh yeah, it's funny.
Maybe I'll check it out one night.
Jill, how funny is it? You wouldn't be up that late.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good thing. That's a very good point. So check this out. Now I found something even like I heard about this going on yesterday. Apparently. Oh, thank you very much, Jill. I know she when she's into something and watches it, it means she loves it dearly. So she definitely loves your show.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
So I got a good one about this guy right here that I didn't know up until today. But somebody with a very, we'll say, top-tier job had to step down. Take a look at this guy. Can you believe he's a fucking prime minister?
That is Boris Johnson, the now almost
former
prime minister of Great Britain, the UK. Yeah, he stepped down. I guess they're really not happy.
This picture's great.
They're really not happy with giving away all their money over in Ukraine.
Yeah, no. Well, apparently, so I guess there was someone he appointed, he like covered up a sexual abuse or something about it. Claimed that he didn't know about it. It was a really fucked up story.
Let me ask you a question.
So he had 50 people resign from his staff because of this person that he hired. And he went in front of their Congress and was like, I knew nothing about it. When like he knew everything about it.
Let me tell you something. Why couldn't that happen over here? Why couldn't 50 people in the White House step down?
Jesus. I'm surprised that, Kamala Harris has lost like 14 people from her staff.
Well, that was like from the first week.
Yeah.
The way she was talking to people. Like, I'm not taking this.
She's up there. Like, she lost a couple more over the last month. Like, she's lost a lot of people from that staff.
Yeah, no doubt, man. She got a bad attitude, that
woman. I can't remember this guy's name on Fox News. This was actually right after the segment I was just talking about. Fox News has this English gentleman that comes on in studio, like he must live in New York or fly in for...
the bald-headed guy.
No, he's not bald.
Oh, okay.
He's got a head of hair, and he usually talks about like investment stuff with like the stock market and like how it's affecting overseas dealings.
Yeah.
And what he brought up something today. I guess when COVID first started, this guy pretty much took the Chris Cuomo way, locked everything down, like couldn't move. But apparently the press had video of him. He had like a massive like fucking frat party in his house with like his whole staff and like people from the office.
Boris Johnson?
For like 3 days when he locked everyone down in COVID. And like there's video of the people with no masks. This guy was like, Johnson was like dancing on his couch with drinks in both hands.
Well, how about Boozebag Pelosi?
I guess that really pissed him off too, yeah.
How about Boozebag Pelosi when San Francisco was all locked down and she made the hairdresser open up for her to cut her hair?
Yeah, that was another one. No mask, anything, walking around, good old Nance.
Yeah, good old Nancy. Yeah, but
she's another one who should
who didn't
step
lock
down.
anything down? I'm going to tell you right now. That would be Uncle Ronnie DeSantis down in Florida.
Ronnie DeSantis.
And Florida's economy never tanked.
Dare I say it? Future President DeSantis?
I don't know.
I'll tell you one thing.
I just heard something that he's out in Utah with some mega donors in the GOP.
Mega donors.
I don't know, Uncle Ronnie. Could be some tracksuits in the White House, baby.
Hair gel, listen,
freestyle music.
Now, I went out on a limb, and I predicted the NBA Finals.
You did.
I am going to go, I don't usually make predictions, but I'm going to say Uncle Ronnie wins the White House in 2024.
If he runs.
I mean, he's running.
You don't think the other guy's going back?
I don't. My prediction is it's DeSantis all the way. And I think that's kind of like what they're getting ready for. You think Trump's at that big meeting in Utah?
He knows about it.
He definitely knows about it.
I don't know if he's there, but he knows about it.
Because it'll be interesting to see if he says anything, what he says.
Nah, he might attack him.
He might attack him, or he could really go the high road. If he goes the high road...
Let me tell you something. It's all up to Trump. If he decides he wants to run, Ronnie's not
He may have already had that conversation with Ronnie and said, "Hey, start your campaign."
We don't know what the hell they're talking about.
But that's what I'm going to say. Ronnie DeSantis in the White House, 2024.
Tracksuits in the White House. You have an Italian president.
And let me tell you something. There'll be a special live stream for election night.
Let me tell you something.
I'll wear a tracksuit that night.
Tracksuits in the White House. How you doing is going to be no more hello. No more hello in the United States. Now it's going to be how you doing.
How you doing?
Everyone got to say how you doing.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And hopefully I'm doing as good as Boris Johnson was in this picture.
Boris in this picture looks like he's
This might be from the party, the COVID party.
It could be from the guy. All right, you're the prime minister of the country. You can't go get a haircut.
Yeah, dude. Every time I see this guy,
to walk around like that.
every time I see this guy on the news, I'm like, what is up with this guy? Like, oh my God, he is such a hot mess.
Absolutely. Hey, if I can remind everybody too, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button because that really helps us with the algorithm to get our videos out there, and hit the bell notification so you know when we're live or we drop a new video. That's it always helps us. And also, you know, if you feel like it, and Jill, I want to say thank you again. You can donate to us right above here. It's our Cash App and our PayPal.
Oh no, it's that. Oh yeah, it is up here.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, if you could donate $1, $2, $3, $4, hey, who knows? You know, if you give $100, forget about it. You get an 8x10 autograph of this guy over here.
You do.
How you doing?
And I'm even gonna sign it. How you doing?
How you doing? Uncle Ronnie, 2024. How
Uncle Ronnie. Oh, dude,
that'd be his. Hey, you know what his slogan would be? His campaign slogan?
What?
Forget about it.
Oh, dude.
Forget about it.
That would be the greatest campaign
DeSantis
slogan.
for president. Forget about it.
That would be the greatest campaign slogan of all time.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
How you doing? Forget about it.
Forget about it, 24.
Forget about it, 24. Forget about Biden. Forget about it.
Yeah. Well, things aren't getting any better for Sleepy Joe, because even now the Democrat news channels are bringing it up. They're attacking the shit out of him. Now, apparently, the big guy, there was a voicemail somehow connected and inside that hidden laptop, that, you know, the laptop from hell.
Yeah, the one that didn't exist at first.
Now, we all know Peter Doocy was the reporter. He asked Joe Biden while Joe Biden was on the campaign trail how many times he had spoken to his son about his overseas business dealings, and of course Sleepy Joe answered, I never talk about to my son about his overseas business dealings.
Listen, here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Now, apparently the message was because Joe was a little concerned over an article that was coming out. I guess Joe was saying it was pretty clear what they were saying in the article, that his son was a crooked son of a bitch.
Oh, no, come on.
And he wanted him to give him a call because, you know, they probably had a cleaner out there already. He just needed to talk to Hunter.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted. Yeah. But
now
you couldn't get. Listen, a cleaner. You'd have to get Stanley Steamer times 10 to clean that guy's fucking mess of them.
And I mean, dude, hopefully Hunter's not like his father, because he's not gonna. He'll be stupid. He'll give away the farm in an interrogation.
Oh.
But here's the deal. Hunter Biden's under a big federal investigation right now. When the Republic,
it's not that big right now. When the
Republicans it's going to get
over,
big.
It's going to be.
Yeah. The fact that there's Democrats calling for this review and investigation too.
They're turning on him.
They are turning on him. They can't. They can't.
They want him out. They don't want to run it again.
They can't. Listen, they were going to deal with it. They were okay with it for a little while, but the way things are going, there's no American person okay working behind this regime. There's no way.
Listen, they didn't realize how unpopular he would be. That's number one. Number two is their force-fed of socialism is. Listen, if they were going to do it, there's ways to do things. You do it little by little by little. They just try to boom, throw it all on everybody, and people are onto them, and they gotta know.
And it's never their fault.
They gotta know deep down that I'm telling you, brother. AOC already said that they're gonna get massacred because of him, blaming him specifically.
First smart thing she said in a long time.
In the midterms, they're gonna get They're terrified. They may never win another big election again.
Dude, they really won't.
They've exposed themselves for what they are so bad that they may never win another big election again. Now let me ask you something. Everybody watching this, let me ask you something. Who the hell in the Democratic Party would you have faith giving your vote to? Think about that for a minute. I want you to think about that.
Oh my God, I never even thought of that.
The hell would you give your vote to out of the Democratic Party? AOC?
Yeah.
Kamala Harris?
She'll never.
Pete Buttigieg?
Buttigieg.
Who would you? Joe Biden again?
You know,
you riding with Biden for part 2 of this hellhole?
I think we might get part 2 will lock her up, because something tells me Hillary Clinton's going to run. You see the way she was like deflecting shit when they were asking her the other day?
You're going to give your vote to her?
She's just like Donald Trump, though. She got that big head like him, because she'll run it. If she wants to run, nobody's going to tell her she can't.
They won't give her the nomination. She's not winnable. She can't win. She's already lost twice. She can't win. So much shit has been dug up on her.
And you know what's funny too?
That woman has more fucking baggage than Delta.
So
all right, more baggage than Delta.
We know. So when you look at it, right, you have Hillary Clinton, former governor of New York.
No.
Bill, hold on, hang on, or whatever the fuck she was. So you got the former senator of New York, everything she's done, and then she's got this guy in entertainment and show business. She probably took the most embarrassing loss for a Democrat in a presidential election on top of that, too. Nobody expected her to lose to Donald Trump.
No, nobody did expect her to lose to Donald Trump. But let me tell you something right now, okay? Hillary wants to run again? Okay, first question. Where's the emails?
Yeah, oh, God.
Where's the emails?
Jesus
You were Secretary
Christ.
of State and Marines died in Benghazi.
Yeah,
You got the email
dude,
ahead
she
of time.
totally-
It's
Benghazi
known you
was
got,
fucked.
it's known you got the email. It's known you read it, and you
Yeah.
could have got him out of there, and you didn't.
Yeah, she definitely could have got him out of there. Like, she totally fucked up Benghazi.
Dude, she's unelectable, bro.
Yeah.
If that's what they're gonna do, whoever the Republican is runs against is gonna smoke.
There are, like, think about it. They keep wanting to know so bad if Biden's going to run. It shouldn't matter. There's no Democrat out there.
Like I said, who are
Like,
you gonna
there's
give your vote
none.
to? Who are you gonna give your vote to?
Like
Think
I
about
said.
it. I want you to sit back and say, who could I vote for? Because I'm a Democrat, and I got to go Democrat. Because this is the problem. This is the number one problem right here, because I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
I've always voted Democrat. Listen to me. Listen to me clearly. There are no more Democrats.
You've
They
always
are
voted for the Democrat?
They've been overtaken by socialists. So you're not voting for a Democrat. You're voting for a socialist. Understand that. I think the only two Democrats...
I've never voted for a Democrat. Oh, actually, I did once.
I think the only two Democrats left are Joe Manchin in West Virginia and that casino out in Arizona. Those are the only two left, and they voted against everything these wackos tried to pass. Everything.
I've only voted for a Democrat once, and believe it or not, it was actually Obama's second term, and that was just because I absolutely hate Mitt Romney. Oh my God, there was no way I was voting for Mitt Romney.
I voted for Obama in the first one because I didn't like McCain.
Yeah, I voted for McCain. I actually love John McCain. You could tell he's a good,
But
tough
I'm not. I'm
son
neither
of a
or.
bitch.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm independent.
Yeah, to be honest with you,
I'm an
like,
independent. I vote for who I think could do a better job. And the whole change thing with Obama, I bought it. I bought it the first time. He fooled me. Second
see,
time,
I bought it the second
he
time.
fooled me.
Yeah, see, he put a really good campaign together
He
on
can
it.
talk. He's a great
and,
talker.
And I love the fact that he had got Bin Laden. Like, so I was good with that.
Again, I'm not going to get back into this whole thing. We've had this talk before.
But anyway.
They never showed it. They didn't get him. The guy was dying of kidney failure in 2000. You think he lived 11 years in fucking Pakistan when he needed dialysis 3 times a week? I don't think so, my friend.
I do. But anyway. All right, so we got that. What do we got? Oh, we can move off of the politics now. We're done with politics for the day. We got a little bit here.
Fuck jerk off, Joe.
Yeah, seriously. Go take a nap, Joe.
Joe's always napping. Even
I
when Joe's
know.
awake, he's at nap.
Dude, when he was at the podium, I was watching something from the other day. He was like, and I like to call it the new Putin tax. His fucking eyes weren't even open. I was like, oh my God, what is it? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he's like, they got like fucking cues on his arms that are like, they're moving his arms
Let
for
me ask you
him
something real
too.
quick before we switch topics.
Yeah,
Let me ask you
what do you got?
something. Have you ever, in your lifetime, ever been more embarrassed, ashamed of an American president than this guy? Tell the truth.
Oh, dude, Biden makes Jimmy Carter look like he did a stellar job, man.
That's saying
it's
something, ain't
fucking
it?
crazy,
That's saying
dude.
something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Like, and I'm like we
Our
said,
country is screwed right now.
we said this like a month or two ago. I am so glad Jimmy Carter's still alive because
Did he got to see this?
he can die now knowing he was not the worst president in U.S. history. Oh my God.
No, he's not. And no, you know what the funny
Yeah.
thing is? For years, people said nobody could ever do worse than Carter.
Oh God, Joe Biden did worse than the first year.
Hey, Joe Biden said, "Hold on, hold my ice cream cone."
Yeah, here. Put me in, coach.
I'm gonna fuck shit up good.
Jesus.
Listen, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
You know, and okay, I actually, I remember something because he was on yesterday, and I mentioned this in Jill's thing. Jill, you remember when I brought this up? He actually was on TV yesterday. And
Yeah.
said, "What he inherited was so bad. People are so much better."
Oh,
off
I've heard
right
him
now."
say.
This
Yeah,
guy believes
he
this.
he really
He believes
the
this.
economy's in a much better place than it was. I saw that too.
First of all, Joe.
He's out of his
Joe.
mind.
Joe. Let me just explain something. How
I want to know how he passes like the physical.
Hold on.
My bad.
Let me explain something. How this works. Got a pandemic, right?
Oh man.
Got a pandemic.
Yeah.
Country's in lockdown.
Yeah.
Nobody can go to work.
Yeah.
Joe, you didn't add 5 million jobs. People went back to work, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You didn't add anything, Joe. People weren't working because of a pandemic, Joe.
Yeah, like that. Like they're looking at it like their unemployment ran out and they went back to work, so it's like a new hire. Like, no,
dude, that's exactly
like,
how they're looking at it.
fuck out of here.
This is how they're getting.
And you know
their
what?
numbers.
They actually had some interesting numbers I was looking at earlier. Red states actually, so they bounced back. They wound up red states in the last year or since the pandemic. They added something like 128 million jobs, and blue states have added like 35 million.
Well,
Like the red states bounced back much faster.
you know, and listen, I hate to use this term, but it's true.
It is true.
Blue states are welfare states.
Yeah.
They're known for it. They give.
And they're usually
There's no incentive to work in a blue
they're
state.
usually states that are really highly taxed on everything.
Of course they are, because
Yeah.
people that work got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
But yeah, no, Joe Biden, worst president in U.S. history.
Hands down.
By far.
Let's move on.
All right, now kind of in entertainment and music news, Eric Holder was convicted of killing rap star Nipsey Hussle. Now, I don't know how much you know about this.
A little bit. I know enough.
I remember I was sitting at home on a Sunday and I saw a tweet go off that said Nipsey Hussle, one of 3 men shot in Los Angeles. And I said, holy shit, Nipsey Hussle of all fucking people.
Yeah, he was a good guy, right?
He was a really good guy. So apparently this guy walked up to the store. So Nipsey's security didn't even know that he left the house that day. Apparently he went down, he owned a clothing store in East LA. And he went down there. He had a friend who just did 30 years in California prison.
Yeah.
And the guy was getting out of jail. And the guy got an Uber or whatever from jail to Nipsey's clothing store. Nipsey wanted to give him all new clothes for like job interviews and stuff. This guy like walks up. They start talking, and Nipsey said, "Hey, I know there's a lot of things going around here. These guys don't want you around." So allegedly, Nipsey said that people don't want you around because you're a rat. And this guy left, came back with a gun, and just shot him dead. And apparently he shot Nipsey twice. And while Nipsey was on the ground, he was like, "That's all you got, motherfucker." And that's when he walked up and put one in his head. Nipsey Hussle was a tough guy, obviously. I'll keep these guys talking real quick.
Obviously, yeah. They said that, I get it though. I get it. He saw some little punk with a gun, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna call him on it. You're a punk, bro. You ain't shit. You're a punk. Because you got a gun, you're automatically a tough guy, right? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Listen, let me tell you something now. It don't take a tough guy to pull the trigger, okay? Now you gotta have
not at all.
You gotta have no conscience, but it don't take a tough guy.
No, not at all.
Okay, it takes a coward, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, he got. Eventually, so apparently during the trial, though, it was brought up in testimony that the thing Nipsey calling him a snitch or whatever was never brought up at this talk or whatever. So I don't know if the guy was a snitch or not, but he still shot a guy who showed up, took care of his. I mean, Nipsey Hussle. That Monday morning, he had a meeting with the mayor of Compton and the police captain of the Los Angeles Police to talk about how they can get a truce on the streets with the gang members. Nipsey's rebuilt basketball courts, schools. He built a school in his neighborhood for kids. Nipsey Hussle was a really good guy.
That's a shame. That's a shame because a guy that did a lot for the community, did a lot for the kids.
He did. He loved his own community.
At the end of the day, I know it's corny, it's cliche, but the children are our future.
Yeah, like
they're going to be here after
us.
Oh yeah,
they absolutely are.
Thing. So you might as well have them educated, have a good mind, a head on their shoulders, have a direction for life, and not just the way the left wants everyone to be is just like free. Don't work like that.
Nipsey's story is kind of cool. So him and his brother Black Sam, right? They used to hustle T-shirts, CDs, movies, like right out on the sidewalk, and they're from Slauson. They're rolling 60s Crips, and they used to set up like a table on the sidewalk. The plaza where Nipsey's clothing store is, that's where they used to like hustle their mixtapes, T-shirts, everything in front of. And I guess they made like a lot of money doing that. Like people knew who Nipsey was. He was starting to break out like through into the country, not just Cali, music wise. And I guess one day the cops pulled up and took all their shit. They went back and got more shirts, more CDs, all that. Went back. Same cop pulled up a couple hours later, took their money again, took their shit. And they were getting close to being out of merchandise. And they were like, dude, why do you keep fucking with us? And the guy's like, you want to sell stuff like this? Get a permit, buy a building, start a business. So I think this is really cool. That neighborhood that they grew up in, hustling in, that clothing store that they were in front of, Nipsey and his brother wound up buying that whole mini mall. So it was, they put in like a daycare was in there, his clothing store, there was like a restaurant in there. He wound up buying it. Like, he invested in the community. He gave people jobs. He was a really good guy.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame. And I'm not gonna lie. Until after he was murdered, I didn't know who he was. But I'm not really into that type of music anymore. But no, a good guy, and that's a shame. That's a shame, and for his family and everything, it's a shame that you had to lose such a good guy, and for the community, it's a shame.
Yeah.
And for humanity, it's a shame that you got to lose a good people like that do the right thing for people and want to help people and push them forward and promote them to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God bless you. Rest in peace, buddy.
Now, Holder's been in protective custody since because of...
I would imagine, yeah.
And apparently...
Not liked, not popular.
Apparently, he's been attacked a couple times in prison, but on the way back... it wasn't clear on whether it was the way... So...
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, one day on one of his trial days, he wasn't able to make it because he got beat up on the way back to court or at the jail when he got back.
I heard it was in the paddy wagon.
Yeah, like I heard a couple different things, but either way, like whenever people are around him, like people love Nipsey.
Yeah, exactly. You kill someone that's that good of a person, that popular of a person, you're gonna have problems. You know what I mean? You're not going in the population, that's for sure.
But he was convicted.
He's not gonna do good time. I'll tell you.
Yeah, no, and in California, it's a first-degree murder charge. It's life without parole.
And you end up in Chino or Terminal Island. Yeah, they don't put you in any little camps.
So rest in peace, Nip. And that's that. Enjoy your time, Mr. Holder. And to stay in the entertainment news, the Hollywood world took a big loss today. This was always been one of my favorite actors. I love his kid too. James Caan passed away.
Yeah, James Caan. His biggest role, Santino, Sonny Corleone.
Santino. Yep.
And The Godfather, Santino, Sonny Corleone. Yeah, James Caan was a great actor.
He really was.
French Connection. He was in a lot of good movies.
Did you ever see the show, I think it was on NBC Las Vegas, when he was the casino boss?
No.
It was on for like 5 or 6 seasons. Josh Duhamel, you know who he is?
I know who he is.
Yeah, he was in it. There was a couple decent actors in it. It was actually a really decent show.
A great movie he was in. I can't believe I missed it. It was Misery with Kathy
Oh
Bates.
my God,
that was great,
dude!
Remember she broke.
I remember watching that. Like my mom watched that movie when I was. I remember like sneaking out of my bedroom one night.
Yeah.
The part where she was cracking his leg or like
his ankles.
Oh my God! And I remember running back to my bedroom so fucking scared when I saw that.
Awards for that movie.
Oh yeah, that was definitely an award-winning movie.
No, that was a great movie.
Definitely.
I think that was like Kathy Bates' first big break and stuff too.
Yeah.
Misery. Yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah, James Caan, he was a great actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. His son Scott was in Hawaii Five-0, was on that show for a long time.
Yeah, he was in Varsity Blues. I love that movie.
Yeah, no, James Caan was in a lot of movies. He's a very good actor.
So they won. So Misery won an Academy Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role, a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture.
Yeah, she won them all. Yeah, she won them all. You want to hear a funny thing about James Caan? It's a great story. I seen an interview with him one time. Now, obviously, his most famous role is as Santino, Sonny Corleone, The Godfather, right? 5 times he won Italian American of the Year. He goes, I'm Jewish.
Really? Oh my God!
I'm not even Italian. I'm Jewish. He won it 5 times.
Yeah, I thought it was really sad when I saw that, though. Yeah, good luck to his family. I send prayers and best wishes.
I didn't hear anything that he was sick or
no, I think he was up in his 80s. I know that.
82 years old, but nowadays 82 is not 82 25 years ago. You know what I mean? 82.
Hey, Sarah, cousin Sarah, welcome to the chat.
With the advances in medicine and stuff like that, people live longer now.
Yeah.
So people get used to that, and yeah, that's rest in peace, James Caan, great actor. And I think tonight maybe I'll watch The Godfather.
There you go.
Just a little tribute to James Caan.
Absolutely.
Or Misery, one of the two. I'll watch one of the two. Because he was a good actor, and I wonder if Pacino must have reached out to the family. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, De
Niro and Pacino. Well, De Niro's a douchebag, anyways, though.
Yeah, really is. Now I know what I'm going to be doing tonight. We're right there before the All-Star break. We got a big 4-game Red Sox Yankees series starting. I'm going to watch the game tonight, actually, or at least try to watch the first couple innings before
I'll be asleep by the time the 4th inning comes along.
Yeah, I probably won't even make the bottom of the first.
Hi, Sarah Craven. How are you?
But I'm really excited for this series. The Red Sox were on a roll for a bit. The Yankees are the best team in baseball. We all know that. I'm really excited for this series.
You know,
I'm not excited about Chris Sale, who got absolutely bombed in triple
afterwards.
or double. Yeah,
he
like
melted down afterwards.
I appreciate what you did in 2017, Chief, but just call it call it a day.
Can you? I can't even believe.
I can't believe
the Yankees legitimately probably gonna have 60, maybe 60 plus wins. At
they
the
really
All-Star break.
might. They really haven't.
Dude, their pitching is held up. I thought it was they had first month, they had second month.
They're
good. Pitching. Nasty Nestor, Talon.
I hate that
Severino.
Nasty Nestor's a Yankee because I love him.
But let me tell you,
I love him.
And Judge, you were right about him, boy. He bet on himself.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He's gonna get that money now.
Oh,
They're
he
gonna
is.
Give it to him, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That's
gonna be tough. But they're gonna give it to him.
I told you he was going to get the money. I really didn't think it was going to be in New York, but he made it to the point. He bet on himself, and he's making no option for them but to sign him.
Do you remember when the season first started? And I said, "What the fuck? Why would he turn that down?"
Yeah.
The 5-year deal.
He knew.
I forget what it was. And I don't get it though. You ever notice? Isn't it weird that when a guy's in a contract year, all of a sudden he blows up? It's like, dude, can you turn it on and off like that? Like, I don't get it.
You
It's weird,
you might
right?
just be really focused. Like I know when I'm
Isn't that weird though?
yeah, I know it's like a different story, but I'm in sales, when I'm working, if I know I got bills to pay, I'm gonna sell something. I'm gonna make damn sure I do.
Yeah.
I guess when you're betting on you're gonna make damn sure you hit that ball. You're gonna pay better attention at the plate. You're not gonna swing at garbage.
I tell you though, I gotta listen, and I'm a Yankee fan, obviously, but I gotta give the Red Sox credit. They started out horrible. They were like 14-23 at one point.
Yeah.
And they really went on a run. The last couple games, they've been kind of getting a little banged around. But it's a long season, like I always say. But the Yankees are rolling,
it'll be good. It'll be good for the Red Sox if the All-Star break's almost here. They'll get a couple days off.
Yeah, sometimes teams need that.
Yeah,
sometimes,
and sometimes it hurts teams, but the Red Sox need it right now. Yeah,
and, it's a tough sport. It's a grueling.
Yeah, it really
sport.
is.
It's long. It's grueling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How about your buddy there in Cleveland? How about that whole situation?
So that's what I was about to bring up next, if I can get to it. There we go. Now,
I was right. Just say it, Bino. You were right.
Oh, you were definitely right. I'm actually as much as I thought.
I'm happy for him.
So I'm even happier too. I hope the Browns have no quarterback except Jacoby Brissett now for the season.
That's what it's looking like too.
It's all their problem. They try to do everything the Browns did to write that crooked contract with him. Now they don't. Now Mayfield's gone. I hope Watson is gone.
And now Goodell is kind of forced to make an example out of him.
Oh, he really?
It's got to be a big suspension.
I am going to go out on a limb here.
He don't play this year at all.
I'm going to say Goodell suspends him for life.
Oh.
And then I'm going to say it turns into 1 season after a player's...
So you're saying indefinite and then...
An indefinite suspension. Yeah, and then with an appeal. Because I don't think Goodell knows what to do. So I think...
They're pushing him in the corner because
they are. Yeah. So I think Goodell's going to go real hard on him and then let an appellate judge or however it gets...
Arbitrator.
He'll let it happen that way.
Yeah, which is a smart move. But yeah, so Baker gets traded to the...
Yeah, and for everything that they held out, they could have traded him before the draft and probably got something better than what they got.
Nick,
at the end of the day, it was a 5th-round pick, like you said.
Nick, and like I told you, they are idiots. They knew this guy was not... First of all,
I guarantee you, if they traded him before the draft, they would have got something better than that.
Last month, when he didn't show up at minicamps, what did I say? This guy ain't gonna play there. Did I not say that?
No.
I said he is not playing there. He made that.
And I kept saying, I really thought he would play because it would end up being a contract year.
It's still a contract year.
No, it is. But I'm glad. Who do they have? Do they have good wide receivers there?
They got Amari Cooper.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, we're talking about
Carolina.
Oh, they got the kid Moore. They got Robbie Anderson.
Okay.
From the Jets. They got McCaffrey if he's healthy. Is nasty.
Yeah. But I saw something online earlier that McCaffrey pulled his or he tore his what's that thing in your knee?
ACL.
He tore his ACL watching a Rihanna video earlier. No, it's a joke. He always gets hurt. It was a pretty funny meme when I read it.
Now you say it's funny.
But yeah, my boy Baker, man, I hope he lights it up in Carolina. I do.
I'm gonna be like Joe. So here's the deal.
Here's the deal, guys.
So,
fam,
Cleveland is eating like 80% of his contract for this year because he only got 1 year.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's getting paid too.
Okay. Now he's gonna go to Carolina. They drafted Corral in like the 3rd round.
Hey, Lil Mel, thanks for joining the chat, man.
So Corral is the future, right? Corral's
absolutely.
Corral's the future. So Baker goes there for 1 year. Now, he's got to beat out Sam Darnold. He'll do that in his sleep, okay? He'll do that in his sleep. Sam Darnold sucks. Carolina is not no much better. They're paying this guy $18 million. They can't get rid of him now for this year.
Yeah, they're basically paying Mayfield to play against them.
So Baker has a good year, goes, gets money somewhere else, signs. The kid Corral sits for a year. It all works out for him.
Yeah.
But I knew from the beginning, as soon as they went and got Watson, I knew right away. I said, Baker, there's no way. He's too much of a... Talk about an alpha guy. He's another one.
Yeah.
He's like, no way. I was the number 1 overall pick. No. What? So you can just discard me? Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Now, I hope, I really hope Mayfield has a really good season. And you were right. When I got the text from you the other day, you were absolutely right.
I told you.
Now,
I told you.
You guys know we always like to end the stream with our Kartrashian news for the day.
Keeping up with?
Now, this one absolutely blew my mind. You know what I say. These girls, there's no reason for them to be famous. I cannot stand the Kardashians. They're annoying as fuck. It's just ridiculous. And no matter what they do, I mean, they sneeze and they're in the news. Like, so they have more news coverage than anyone.
Anybody.
But Khloe is in the news today.
This ain't a good one.
Yeah, this definitely isn't a good one. Now, what do I say? I look at these girls all the time and I say, they are so fucking stupid. I don't get it. What would possess you to dress up like this for Halloween? I don't get it. Like, to me, it's a fucked up picture. Like, I saw that...
It's real fucked up. And the problem is, no one's going to call them out on it.
No, they are calling her out on it. That's the thing.
It's gonna go get brushed right under the fucking rug.
I just don't get it. Like they do whatever they want. Here she is. She's out at a Halloween party. She's got 4 black women in chains as a white pimp. Like that. I don't get that. She looks like a total fucking moron.
It's ridiculous.
Like they're dumb. You can't tell me she's that dumb.
No.
Like, hey, look, like who told her this was a good idea?
Them, because they're idiots. That's
like,
fucking wild.
Okay, Chloe, that's a great idea.
Listen.
Like, what the fuck?
Listen, that's not even dumb.
And this is why I call them the Kartrashians.
That is fucking, that's worse than dumb. That's insensitive. That's fucking...
Oh, it's fucking awful.
That is fucking degrading. That's fucking, wow. I can't believe...
Like, I want to know the kind of reaction she got walking through the club like that. Like, I can't imagine...
You know, with people like that, dude... With people like that, any reaction's a good reaction.
But they do. So you know what I was thinking too. This is back from 2003. Like that was like.
Oh, what? So it didn't count back then?
No. So right. This is back when Kim's sex tape was starting to come out, and they were already rich, but they were starting to get that noticed. And their mother. Any publicity is good publicity.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. She probably the mother probably told her to go out dressed like this. They were all trying to get themselves on the map back then. This was 20 years ago.
Dude, them people are some fucked up people, man.
Yeah, so...
Fucked up people. Hey, Lamel's in the room?
Is Lamel... Yeah, Lamel's in the room.
Lamel, when you make it big, stay away from the Kardashians. Promise me that.
Yeah, stay away from the
Kardashians.
Man. He might even live close to him. Who knows?
He's in L.A., right?
He is in L.A. Guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Lomel is a great singer.
Yeah, he's a real good kid. I know his uncle very well. He's a good kid. He's talented as hell.
He's a world record holder for the longest freestyle. Check him out. He's got some amazing videos.
Yeah, Lomel, put your link in the room. Jill, put your link in the room too. Actually, Jill, Nafong Pay Tarot. I forgot to plug her. Go get a free tarot reading. Lomel, if you're into that, go check her out, man. She's cool as shit, bro.
Lomel, if you're still here, guys, Lomel actually goes out on Hollywood Boulevard every day and sings. He brings his speaker with him. He works with people building songs. He voice lessons, all that stuff.
Good for you, brother. I'm proud of you, Lomel.
So I tell Lomel this all the time. He was actually the reason why I started doing. So I used to see him, like, for those of you guys who don't know, which a lot of you guys probably don't. I've always been in sales, but like I love like stuff on like streaming. Like I'm always doing some kind of content.
Multimedia is our game.
Like I never really thought about doing it for like a living, but like I used to do like little videos, like edit stuff for my own stuff, like pages, family pics, videos. And Lomel lived right down the street from me in Springfield. The kid literally packed his life up, moved to California, and was like, I'm gonna make it. Like everybody knew he had talent.
If you got a dream, baby, chase it. I always say that, don't I? If you got a dream, chase it.
He was actually a guest on the first episode of Dispensary Reviews. And the place we were smoking at, we smoked it out so bad we set the smoke alarms off. It was pretty funny. That was a really good episode. Shout out to Lomel. If he's not on, I'll throw his links in the chat when we're done.
Awesome, man. And you know, if he's in town, we got to get him on the show, man.
Yeah, that would be cool to have him on. He was just here. I don't know when he'll be back, but yeah, that'd be awesome having him
I'd love
on.
to get him on the show. I haven't seen him in a long time. Like I told you, I was good friends with his uncle Johnny. I know Johnny forever. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's a local kid, and you want
Johnny and Ori. Ori was a really good guy.
Rest in peace. He was awesome, man.
Yeah, I miss him, dude. I used to see him. Like I'd run into him here and there, just in the neighborhood.
Great guy. Yep. Absolutely. Good friends. Known him for a long time. Knew those guys since we were kids.
You know, Lil Mel, I can't wait until we're reporting on you, like with a big. When you're in the tabloids every day, we'll be.
Nah, he's gonna stay away from the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Faith in the world.
He won't be in the Kardashian segments. But
that's if he does, God bless him.
I know.
He'll be
Dude, I will say
that.
this: anyone who has dealt with them, their career has taken off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's your Kardashian news. You guys know I can't stand them, and I try to embarrass them every day.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. That's all a Fugazi.
Oh, I guarantee you that's all for...
No, that's a total Fugazi. Nick loves the fucking Kardashians.
Oh yeah.
He can't stop talking about them.
I got a wallet size pic of Kim in my...
He texts me all the time, dude. What can we talk about with the Kardashians, bro?
I know. I will. Doing my research for the Kardashian segment is one of my favorite parts of the day.
Dude. You know what he told me?
I start laughing. I'm like,
I
can't stand these trash bags.
You can actually watch the first season uninterrupted with no commercials. What streaming service you found that? I don't know.
Fuck out it! Oh, you fucking crazy son of a bitch. But guys, that's your Kardashian news.
Keeping up with?
That's Kardashians.
Also, too, if you don't subscribe to the channel. If you could like the video, hit that notification button. We appreciate it. And again, if you want to donate right above, it's a cash app.
Right up here.
$1, $2, $3, whatever, it all helps. If you donate $100, you get an autographed picture of this guy, 8x10.
8x10.
A glossy one, too.
And guys, we'll have the links for like t-shirts and stuff you guys can order soon. I promise we got to get on that. We've been doing so much. But that's it, man. It was good to see you guys. You were right. We had a big show. It'd probably be for an hour.
Yeah. I figured about an hour right off the bat. I see that.
Everybody, have a great weekend.
Everyone have a good weekend. Again, check out Jill Nafong Pay Tarot. If you want to put the link in, check out Lomel's World. Lomel's, he didn't put his link in, but yeah.
He might have left the chat at that point.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. And again, if you could comment on the videos after they drop, that would be great too. Thank you, everyone, and peace. Have a good one, and stay safe, and we'll catch you next time.